Hello. Turn my mic up a little bit. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Brandon. Just can you hear me clicking it? Like 50,000 times. Um, I hope you're having a good day. Had a good day. Whatever. You can hear me fine. Good. Thank you for answering. Um, I was kind of waiting for to play, but what I was waiting for didn't turn out time-wise, which is totally fine. It happens, but I think my mind is just. Hi, Damien. Thank you for the like. And Brandon, if you did too. I don't know if I got a notification for that one. Just gonna put my phone over here. So, a little bit of news to share. I so you guys know I've been looking for jobs in the last while. I did manage to. It's crazy. I went from having 0 jobs and not being able to find anything to getting 3 jobs, like all like I don't know, it does all within the same week. Um, the one job that I got, you guys already knew. I got this camp job that I could be gone anywhere from 5 days to 21 days or 3 weeks, whatever. Um, and I got that job. I went for the orientation on September 30th, I think it was. I just have to look for a calendar here. We're September. We're in November? We're in November now? Okay, Monday, September 30th. Yes. I went to that orientation on September 30th for that job. Hey, Furrow, thank you for the like. And how is that bad news? Congrats. You do you, boo. We will be here when you find some time to stream. Oh, thank you. That's not bad news. That's not bad news. My mind is bad news. My mind is playing tricks on me. Um, and I'll explain that a little bit later. But I just wanted to come into, like, yes, this is good news. Yes, I am happy that I got the jobs. William, hello. Thank you for the like. Um, uh, just my mind playing tricks on me. That's the only problem. That's a background problem kind of thing. Not just my mind, but my body as well. It's not cool. Um, so I managed to get 3 jobs basically within a week. As I was saying, I did get the camp job that ends on September 30th. Um, they said, hey, our goal is to call people to go to camp within 1 to 5 days after their orientation. By the way, little interruption. If I seem a little bit jumpy or movie a lot, it's because I'm having a lot of physical issues right now. Um, and I'll get to those after. But I got the camp job. I was so excited for it. It's only $17.50 an hour. Um, and I know I've been told I can't compare it. I can't compare any jobs I'm looking at now to what I used to get because it's just, market. Um, I'm also applying for jobs that I have not done before as well. Um, and it is to be expected that the pay would be less. My old job, I was getting like what 36.50 an hour or something like that as a payroll specialist. Um, uh, and this job is down to 17.50. But in my payroll job, I almost I almost got no overtime. Yeah, Brandon, it is. Um, but I'm also on unemployment, which is basically like $17 an hour without any overtime or whatever. So my original plan was to just because of the things that I've been going through in the last couple of years, um, more so in the last year, I figured it was better for me to take the time and just to remain on. This might sound, some people might have their views on this, but my plan was to take the time while I had unemployment to be able to work on healing myself, my body, my brain, my mind, just my mind. Um, and getting off medication is probably one of the hardest things to do. Um, good luck. Thank you. So anywho, so I got that job in September. Their goal is to call you out between 1 and 5 days to go to camp. They did not call me. Um, they didn't call me. I called them. mm, I called them the next week. Like I okay, 1 to 5 days, whatever. Next week, right? I'll call them. So I called them the next week, just a little over a week after, and I said, hey, um, we were told that we could be called out any day from our orientation to go out to camp. I'm just checking to see, if you have my contact information, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, 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 we do. Um, the week after that, so 2 weeks after orientation was actually our Thanksgiving in Canada. Um, so the lady said, oh, yeah, no, usually, so this weekend's a long weekend, she said, and usually on long weekends, sometimes clients go home or whatever, so we don't really have the need for people to be at for staff to be at camp. So okay, yeah. She and I said, oh, okay, so maybe you'll be calling next week, which is like after November or October 14th. So I was expecting a call on October 15th. There was no call. Um, no call, no call, no call, no call. Okay, I'm applying for other jobs in the meantime. Number one, possibly to get a job where I don't have to go out to camp and be gone so long. Um, and I did manage to get um, a job doing operating a sand truck for snow clearing. And they asked me if I would prefer days or nights. I said I prefer working nights. Their night shift goes from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And I got hired on with them. My start date was October 28th on a Monday. That was the day I did orientation with them. Now I have two jobs, okay? Um, essentially, but the first one's not calling. So, um, whatever. So I got that job. I also emailed um, the recruiter person as well from the first camp job to say, hey, I'm just checking to see what's going on, like not being forceful or anything. I'm just checking to see if there's, um, any chance that we might be called out, that I might be called out or whatever. I didn't get any response, no email response, no calls, no nothing. So I just thought, okay, so they have nothing for me. That's fine. I'm just gonna find something else. I found the sand truck job, which um, when I went for my interview on October 23rd, I got pretty excited about it because they let me drive a skid steer, which I've never driven before. So I guess operate is the word. So they let me operate that. And then on that day, on the 23rd, I got to drive it for almost an hour. Like I was having so much fun, I almost didn't want to leave. Um, and they hired me on the spot, and that job pays 23.50 an hour, but it's considered casual work at the same part-time casual. So they told me to come back on Monday, October 28th for orientation. I was excited to go back because I was like, oh, maybe I'll get to drive the skid steer a little more or something. I didn't end up doing that, but orientation went until like 2:30. Um, I it was basically just sitting around doing, paperwork and blah blah blah, talking and explaining and stuff like that, which is fine. Um, but we were also told that even if we don't get called out, we'll still get paid 100 hours per month. Um, so that's 40, I don't even know how that works out, 45.5 hours per week, basically, or for a 2 week period. Sorry, not per week. 45.5 hours they're going to pay us for a whole 2 weeks. Like we get paid biweekly. This company pays biweekly, I should say. Um, so in a biweekly period, which is 14 days, we get paid for basically 6 days, um, which is fine. But there's been no snow yet. I've actually been kind of looking forward to it snowing because I kind of wanted to get out there and, get working. I'm still getting paid, but not like this is like on call pay, basically. I have not been out yet. So it is now November 4th. So that was last week. Last week was my first day. This week, looking at the weather, I keep looking at it because I keep like, am I gonna go? If I look at the 14-day forecast, and I've been looking at the 14-day forecast, we have Tuesday under 1 centimeter of snow. It's gonna be windy though. Um, looks like possibly rain even, but our temperatures are still gonna be +3, +9, even overnight +1, 1, 0. Saturday, November 9th, we have maybe 1 centimeter of rain, 1 centimeter of snow, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. I'm looking here, November 13th, about 1 centimeter. So according to this weather, it can change any day. This is what happens here. Um, According to this weather, from now until Monday, November 18th, which is 2 weeks from now, it looks like there's gonna be no work. Which is whatever. But I was kind of looking forward to going out. But the positive thing is I'm still gonna get some pay. Um, Now I've still been applying for positions, and another position that I got um, is delivery driver. So, and I actually have also been thinking about Uber Eats. Um, and so that's another option as well. Um, but for Uber Eats, you're kind of like self-employed, right? It's not the same as just being an employee. So I kind of need actual payroll checks, not self-employment checks. Um, Anywho, so I applied for another job doing Amazon deliveries. I don't know if anyone knows this, but Amazon does not deliver their own packages. Yes, you will see Amazon trucks out there, but those are not Amazon employees. They actually, so what Amazon does, Amazon hires companies um, to hire drivers. And then that way they don't have to worry about insurance and blah, 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 right? The companies that they hire have to worry about the insurance and hiring people and, whatever. So that job actually also pays 23.50 an hour. Sorry, the sand truck job is only 23, not 23.50. So the Amazon truck delivery job pays 23.50 an hour, and they only are hiring full-time people. Totally fine. Um, I was happy to get it. And I did get the job. And then I had to go get my driver's abstract, blah, 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 all that stuff. 5 years. So I went and did that on Friday. And I ended up getting busy on Friday afternoon, so I didn't send it in right away. But um, a part of me was also kind of hoping for another job offer to come into or a call, at least for an interview, for a payroll job that was paying okay, up to between like 26 and like 29 something an hour, um, with the city of Edmonton. Um, so I was kind of looking forward to maybe getting that job, although I haven't really been fond of wanting to get payroll jobs, but I would have enjoyed that one. So I got the Amazon delivery job. They sent me a tentative offer. And today they did actually hire me because they sent me instructions how to sign up and get into the Amazon this app or something for Amazon to get my routes and stuff like that. We have to be able to use our phone, or not our phone, but they provide us with a thing that we have to log into. Um, so I was getting that all sorted today, and I don't know if I told any you guys yet, but I won a boudoir shot. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. And I had scheduled a call with them to hear more information about it and stuff. And that call was scheduled for 11 o'clock this morning. Jesse was with me, and I told her, I said, Jesse, I'm driving, right? So I said, you're gonna have to look at the calendar for me, so I can book this. And no problem, whatever. So we're driving around, getting some shits done, and I got a call at like 11:02 or something, and I'm totally this person's name that called me is Emma. The person for the boudoir shot is Erica. So I totally like okay. I totally just for some reason, I don't know, wasn't fully listening to what she was saying, but she said um she's gonna book me in for Thursday. And I was like, what? Thursday? Like as in November 7th, Thursday? And she's like, yeah. She's like, is that okay with you? I'm like, oh, actually, that's my daughter's birthday. So, do you have anything available, like even for Friday or something, or next week? And she goes, well, we kind of, when we call, we usually just schedule these things like the next day or something. So I'm actually calling a little bit early. And I was like, oh, that's weird. I totally thought I had months to book the session or whatever. And then she's like, oh, no, no, that's not how we work here. And then I was like, wait a minute. She said the word camp. And I was like, wait a minute, where are you calling from? She called from the camp place that I got the job at to ask if I wanted to go out to camp on Thursday. And I was like, whoa, rewind. Like, I am so sorry. I totally thought you were someone else. So I was totally shocked at the date. I said, but this is for the camp position that I applied for, like the company that and she's like, yes. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. I'm like, wow, I totally thought you guys gave up on trying to send me out or whatever. And she's like, no, no, no. She goes, she apologized. I'm really sorry. We just, been a little bit busy. The clients kind of pulled back a little bit. So excuse me, we didn't have as much work. And I was like, oh, no, no, that's no problem. I just thought you were not going to be calling me ever. So I got 2 other jobs. And she's like, oh, okay. She goes, well, uh, like, so what do you think? Like, do you think you'd be okay going out to camp on Thursday? And I was like, give me a second. And then I started, like, I'm like, okay, let me try to calculate this in my mind. What's 17.50 an hour versus 23.50 an hour and 23 an hour? And I'm like, I the numbers look better if I stay and take the 2 jobs. Um, but then in the end, it actually works out better to take the camp job. I literally had to make the decision right there. So I was like, okay, yep, I'm ready to go to camp on Thursday. So she's like, great. She goes, I'm just gonna confirm your email address, blah blah blah, and I'm gonna send you some stuff. And I was like, okay. And I hung up the phone and I was with Jesse there, and I was like, well, Jesse, um, I'm going to camp on Thursday. And she's looking at me and she's like, yay. Wait a minute. She's like, is this a yay high five thing or like a not so good thing? And I was like, right now, I don't even know. My brain is, I'm just so stunned. I was not expecting them to call me. I totally written off the job. The shoes that I bought, the non-slip shoes that I bought that I was supposed to buy for camp, and the insoles that I bought for them, I took them back to the store, got my money back for it. I still have the slippers. I started wearing the slippers in the house here because I was just saving them for camp. But I emptied my bag, my gym bag. I had put stuff in my gym bag that I was going to go to camp with. Like, don't forget this, don't forget that. I even wrote a list somewhere, and oh, it's on my phone. And totally wasn't didn't like it was done. I was not going to camp. Now all of a sudden I'm going to camp um in 3 days. 2.5 days, I guess. Um, sorry, William. I finally finished the leveling zones. Not you started the max level campaign. Oh, the War Within campaign. That's awesome. Congratulations. That takes forever, doesn't it? So anywho, I called I texted because we were talking through text. I texted the Amazon delivery company to tell them that I'm gonna have to withdraw my application because another job called me back that I didn't think was calling me back. So they said, no problem, take care, whatever. Um, which kind of sucks because I spent $30 on that driver's abstract and I don't really have money to be just, you know, spending it willy-nilly. Um, so anywho, I'm going to camp on Thursday morning. So I will be gone from November 7th until November 28th. I will be gone for 21 days. Um, the place I'm going, the camp I'm going to is like 5 hours away, according to the information that I got. It's 5 hours away. Um, yeah, so I have to be there at like 6:45 in the morning on Thursday morning in the location in the city where I'll get on a bus with other people and we'll go. Um, I don't know if I'm excited. I don't know. Okay, I am excited. I am worried. I am scared to death. I am happy. I am looking forward to it. She also explained to me that, okay, so I originally got hired on for a housekeeper position. Now, housekeeper position is cleaning rooms, making beds, cleaning the washrooms, toilets, showers, whatever. Um, but she said that I'll be going in as a janitor instead of a housekeeper. So the janitor position is still pays the same and everything. Um, is kind of like a housekeeper position. I'll be cleaning still, but I'll be cleaning common areas. Not I don't have to clean rooms. I don't have to clean toilets. um, I'll just be cleaning common areas and the gym that they have at camp. So, which will be awesome. Um, I'm fine with that. So 17.50 an hour. I'll be working 12-hour days every single day for 21 days straight. Um, I guess technically not 21 days straight because I go out on the 7th. So I don't think, and it's a 5-hour drive there. So I don't know if we're leaving at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we'll get there around noon. And I'm assuming they're gonna, say, okay, this is your room, put your stuff in your room. Let's do some sort of introduction, whatever stuff. Or who knows, maybe they'll even get us working right away on that day, which is totally fine. The whole day is paid anyway. And then of course the last day is going to be traveling back on the 28th. So I literally just got back home after that, and I could not function. I was like, I I know. I need I need to clean out the garage so I can put the vehicle in there while I'm gone. There's like empty boxes all over the place and folded boxes because we were going to move last year. And so now we got all these boxes. Um, and we'll still have all the boxes for when we do move from this place, but I have to move them around so that I can put the vehicle in there while I'm gone. Um, I'm definitely I gotta clean my room. I'm like I gotta move. Jessie has some stuff by the front living room there. I gotta move that up to her old room upstairs. I'm like I have to buy groceries so that they have food here when I'm gone. I have to tell my brain not to panic because everyone's gonna have to make sure they get to work. Well, David does his own getting himself to work. But I still worry because it's cold, right? It could be cold, and sometimes you work night shift. Um, but I have to, and the partially reason why I wanted to get this camp job was so that I could learn to be less. The word is not dependent. It like, I guess maybe it is. I gotta be learn to be less dependent on myself for being there to drive everyone to go get groceries, to do this, to do that, to do everything. Um, and I know it's gonna be a positive thing. This is for me. And kids are all fine. They were fine getting themselves everywhere they needed to get. Um, so I wish it would give me notifications on here for this. Oh, look, a donation. And I haven't even got my tits out yet. Thank you so much. I just got like PayPal information, email, and a text message to say Furrow sent me $4 Canadian. So thank you so much, Furrow. I really appreciate it. Um, and the message on there is love your hair. Congrats on the new job 3. Thank you. Um, yeah, thank you very much. Um, it's actually funny because the two times you said love your hair, like, dude, I didn't even do anything with my hair. I think you're just crazy. Um, and I have my headphone over this side because it's like falling out. I had it originally when I went to the gym this morning. I had to rush out because Jessie was ready to go for her appointment. I had to rush, so I just like did a quick brush, threw back an elastic, drove Jessie to her appointment. While I was waiting, I just did a quick braid, and it's all falling out, and it's all a mess and everything. So I don't know. Anywho, but that's the best time when a woman loves to be complimented, right? When she thinks she looks like shit. So thank you, I appreciate it. Um, yeah, I think I just wanted to. I like what I like. Don't be hating. Okay. Um, absolutely. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit sh in shell shock right now, I guess. So I do have stuff that I have to do before I go because I'm gonna clean my room because I don't want to come back to this mess. And I'm just gonna say ADHD. That's it. I feel like I need to get my affairs in order. Like nesting. Um, I don't know. I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure there's enough dog food for the whole 21 days. Although we just opened a new bag of dog food, so it should be fine. Um, okay, so moving on from that talk, I did mention that I was going to talk about my body. Um, so you guys all know that I've been trying to get off my medication for some time now, since I just want to see on the date of this is. I can't see the dates like worn off. Anywho, I think it was May. I've been trying to get off the medication since May. I did manage to get off of this medication, the Wellbutrin, since May. Um, I was able to get off of that. Now I still have some of this medication left. I have that many left, which I'm only taking half of. That's messing me up a lot. And it's funny because I saw my doctor not that long ago, like last week or something, and I told him I'm down to 7 days for a half a pill, so 10 milligrams every 7 days. Um, and he says to me, he goes, "Well, you can just stop it. You don't have to take any more. You can just stop it." And I was like, "Actually, I can't because after like 4 days of taking it, I start getting brain zaps." Um, and I have been making myself last until at least 7 days in the past like 3 weeks or something. I've been making myself last 7 days without taking it. Um, I went 7 days, and then I think I went 5 days because I had my orientation for the sand truck operator job, so I didn't want to be like jittery or anything or whatever. I didn't want the zaps. So I took it 5 days, and then the 5 days would have been 7 days as of Sunday. Um, yeah, and last night, yesterday was 7 days. Today has been 8 days, and I'm going a little bit crazy, and I feel um, annoyed. I feel lost. I feel jittery. I've got the zaps. You guys, I don't know if you know, I have tinnitus as well in my right ear, and that's been going crazy the last couple days. Um, but I told myself I'm gonna last till 8 days. I'm doing it 8 days. Like, today's the eighth day, and now I'm kind of feeling like maybe I'll just wait till tomorrow. But tomorrow I have to do a bunch of running around and stuff tomorrow, so I might take it either tonight before I go to bed, which is gonna be soon, or in the morning. Um, but even just going to the gym when I'm feeling like this is not, I'm just not feeling well. Um, but also, as you know, as well, I started going to the gym again. Um, and which is really good for me. Um, but and you, my back has been bugging me for a while now, but I have a curve in the top part of my spine. It's not major, but it's enough that it misaligns my muscles. Um, and then, of course, one side overcompensates, blah, 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 blah. My area back here, basically, if I had wings, okay, the two spots where the wings would go on my back, um, if you've ever seen Lucifer, the spots where his wings go, um, on my left side, that is really bugging me. It almost, and it's not a pain, it's an uncomfortableness. And see, pain, you can just take a Tylenol or something like that, right? And I don't take Tylenols anyways for usually for pain or headaches or anything like that. Um, right now, I feel like I want to take all of these just to make all the things going on here go away. Um, but I'm not going to do that because that would be wrong. Um, it'd be nice, but it would be wrong. Don't do that. So I'm struggling with it right now. Wellbutrin and Prozac were hell to get off of for me. Some things you can't just quit. Yeah. And that was my problem when I started getting off of the medications is I did it too fast because the doctors didn't actually tell me go this many days and then take one, go this many days or whatever. Or take one every so often or take half every so often. They didn't help me with that. Um, but also my own fault too because I was just like I'm not doing this anymore, right? So I want to get my body fully off the medication, and that's part of the reason why I kind of wanted to just not get a job right away. I wanted to take my unemployment time um, and sort of heal, not just my body, but the medication, my brain, um, going to counseling, seeing my psychologist, blah, blah, blah. Um, Getting off the medication so I can see who am I really, right? Because honestly, I've been in like I've been in a lot of different trauma situations since I've been like probably even 3 years old or something. And I'm freaking old, okay? That's a long time. Um, but I'm also discovering something that I'm not used to. And by the way, writing on Wednesday, I might even do it on Tuesday because Jamie's birthday's on Thursday. So we're actually gonna do a birthday stuff for her on Thursday or on Wednesday instead. Because I'll be gone on Thursday. But so real life first, right? So I might do my writing Wednesday on Tuesday, or if I do it Wednesday, or maybe I'll do earlier Wednesday. Um, and it's only going to be a couple minutes. I'm just going to basically read what I've written. So if you can make it, or if you just watch it after, please do, because I think this is going to be a good one. It's not going to be a spicy one, not at all. Um, but I think I'm coming to some realizations, and I'm discovering things that about myself that I'm just completely floored. Um, so I'm trying to put it into a writing. Actually, I've already started it. I think it's going well so far. So I would say definitely if you can, watch the Writing Wednesday from this week. I'm just going to say this week. I'm not going to say exactly when I'm going to do it because my brain's all over the place right now, and it's not done. Otherwise, I'd read it now. But I'm just going to do a stream with that 10 minutes, whatever. Depends on how much I end up flapping my gums, which I've been blabbing for like 43 minutes now on everything and nothing. So um, I am gonna go to bed soon. So yeah, I'm like excited, nervous, scared, happy. Yeah. I'm just gonna look and see what I've done. Oh, I was gonna check my camera out because I moved my, actually, I did place it back. I took the camera off this screen and put it on the other screen and turned my bigger screen around so that I could see my screen from my couch because Jamie borrowed my TV. And I've been watching this show on Paramount, by the way, you guys. It's called From, From. Um, if you've seen it, it's awesome. It's a little bit, some parts are a little bit scary. But oh my gosh, there's some sad parts in there and there's some happy parts in oh, it's like all the emotions, all of the emotions. Um, Anywho, I have not done any delves and I don't think I'm going to because I am definitely not, in order to get one vault reward at a heroic level, I have to do two delves at 8 plus. I'm definitely not spending that much time tonight on here. Um, but look at this. All three of them, I should have heroic piece. Three choices. So that's actually really good. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Um, because I'm leaving on Thursday morning, um, there's probably a good chance I will probably stream at some point tomorrow. Not probably not during the first half of the day or the beginning of the day towards. I might stream in the evening. Just because I'm just gonna look at my calendar here. Tuesday. Oh, that's not how you spell that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drop Kyle off at work at 6:30 in the morning. I'm probably gonna go to the gym because I'm trying to work out the shoulder. Like I'm trying to make it so that it's not so, oh my God, that feels good. Oh, sorry. I totally I need someone to like do this. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, that feels so good. I'm gonna do gym stuff. Jamie and I have a couple appointments to do in the morning. So if I even if I do stream, and then I gotta clean my room. I don't know if I'll do that tomorrow or Wednesday. Um, delete that one. But yeah, there's a good chance that I'll be streaming tomorrow, Tuesday, and possibly maybe Wednesday earlier in the day after gym. We'll see. Um, yeah. Okay, so I've got 3 vault items on this girl. I'm so excited about that. I think I don't know if any of my characters have mail, so let me just do a quick check. I don't think I've been throwing stuff in the auction house. No, it says nobody has mail, but I'm gonna log in my auction house lady here. So my account has already renewed for this month. I was thinking maybe I should just cancel it for now until I get back, but then I'm only gone 21 days and I'm pretty sure it's renewed already for this month. So there's no point in that because I'm definitely playing when I get back. WoW's 20th anniversary. Did I get that on my other character? Oh, whatever. I just wanted to make sure I didn't leave anything in her bank or mailbox. She's got a shitload of stuff in her bag, so. I'm actually gonna put that in the war bank. She's got a little bit of gold, like almost 17,000. So I'm gonna put that in the war bank. No, all my characters have different like setups for the banks and bags. 16666. That sounds good, hey? Um, she should have enough gold to just put stuff in the auction house, like when I get back. I'm not doing that right now because if I don't check it, I don't want it to be, you know, gone or whatever. It probably won't be. Um, I think it's weird that none of my, oh, I was gonna say, I think it's weird that none of my characters have mail, but should I log them all in just to check? Because that little mail thing was not there a minute ago. You know, just want to say, sometimes it's good to have people around you that instead of asking what's wrong with you, that they just tell you everything's going to be okay. You know, not to worry so much because everything's going to be okay. Yeah. Um, sorry. Check my other mail. I'm gonna just log them in just in case. Oh, I should be checking. Okay, I know I didn't do anything on her. I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything on Flower either. I'm just thinking whose vaults I have to check. That doesn't even really matter. They'll still be there when I get back anyways, if I don't log in tomorrow or Wednesday. I will be at some point though to do the writing Wednesday for sure. No man, I'm getting all the achievement for the 20th anniversary, so that's probably good that I'm logging them in, I guess. Anyway, I love how the characters are just sitting there, and then when you pick that character and you go to log in, like you pick the character and they stand up, like, oh, it's my turn. I love that. Doo. Where's the mailbox? Okay, so I'm getting the achievements. You logged in. Wow's 20th anniversary. Do we not get no mail where it's like, here's a toy, here's some awesome stuff or whatever, for the 20th anniversary? Just, I don't even know why I have that. Don't need that. Okay, next. I just had her in. She's not going to have anything in the mail. I just wanted to do the 20th anniversary thing, achievement thing, whatever. When does the Headless Horseman mount stop dropping? I was thinking about that the other day. And then I forgot about it. And now I'm thinking about it again. Mailbox. Okay, well, I think that's it. I'm not gonna play. I am gonna go for tonight. I feel like I'm gonna take one of those half the pill tonight. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the tip, by the way. Of course, as usual, I appreciate every like, share, follow, comments, view, stars, tips, donations, website views, evil13.ca, bits, subscriptions, and PayPal tips. Have a good night.